So the Polar story begins in 1975 when the founder of the company, who was a professor at the local university at that time, was out on a ski trail. He happened to run into a friend of his who was also a high-level skiing coach, who was challenged to be able to come up with a technology to track heart rate in real time. So in 1977, he established Polar, and in 1982, Polar launched the world's first heart rate monitor. Polar's competitive advantage, it very much comes down to also the mechanical strength of the products. We do a lot of very vigorous testing, hot-cold cycling, testing the materials that they last over time. If the products fail out there in the field, there usually isn't a backup that they can go to immediately. So that's why it's really critical that we get it right already at the design phase. We really want to be able to integrate all aspects of our company on a digital level. We have so much data that's coming off of our devices, but they're interacting with our mobile apps, with our Flow web service as well, and then also with our partner data. So it really, it's a very critical part of being able to compete and to deliver value for the end customers. Competitive materials costs, processes for manufacturing that, and ensuring the quality of the final manufacture and assembly, those are very important aspects for us to track.
In electronic fields, the electronic components are getting smaller and smaller. 10 years ago there was only one PWP, now there could be 4 or 5, and there is rigid board, there are flex board, and design is very complex. First we make the components to library where is electrical model and mechanical model, and then electronics designer select components and make the interconnections and schematics in XDX designer, and then we import that to Xpedition. At the same time we get the mechanical model from NX. Then we do the design in collaboration with mechanics and electronics designer.
Mentor software has followed the latest industry standards and really helped us to meet the modern requirements. Before we can start our work, we have to have schematics, which is made with DX Designer. Our department gets the first shape, how the product will look like. And then the mechanic team start to design mechanic-wise, and then we start doing the exchange between the layout and mechanic design to see how much space we got on the product. After the design is ready, we can export back to Teamcenter. Even before I got to Polar, I was really interested about the products and the company itself. My background is an athlete, so I'm really interested about making the design, and it's really fascinating to see your own work in your hand and to use it in your daily life.